back in the IPL studio with the Jess address, and I am super excited because we have our golden ruck girl in the studio. I was actually going to bring a football in for you to sign because I feel like I'm preempting what's going to happen is that you're going to be an AFL superstar and I'm going to be able to say, I got it signed first. Lauren and her mum Alison are in the studio with us today. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Look, I've been trying to get you in here because you are a sensation. You're number 18 draft pick. So that's number 18 in Australia, right?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Right.
And when does the draft actually happen for you?
The draft is happening on the 29th of June. So
Are you excited?
I don't think it's really set in yet that it's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely really excited.
I guess in my mind, because I am a staunch Fremantle supporter, my heart is like, you've got to go to Fremantle. But are you prepared that you may have to leave the state?
Definitely, yeah. I think now that we've had a few conversations with other people, it's kind of setting in that there's other clubs out there and it's not just Fremantle and West Coast that are after me.
Yep. So in saying that, who's after you? Do you know or can you say?
There's a few clubs, but I'm trying to stay in WA.
Yeah.
So, like in the draft, I can nominate for WA, and then hopefully Free or West Coast will pick me up first.
Yep. I have my fingers crossed that it's Fremantle. Both our hearts, your and mine, Alison, are purple hearts, aren't
Yes,
we?
absolutely.
We are die-hard Fremantle supporters,
sure are, yes.
and we've supported them through the losses and we've supported them now through the wins, and with stars like this. I mean, the women's team was in the grand final and I believe should have won last year.
Yeah, they were good.
They were good. They maybe got a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I think, and maybe inexperienced against some of the other teams because most of the teams they versed have been there before and done that before.
Yeah.
So I think it was just nerves and inexperience.
Now you're currently playing for South Fremantle.
Yes, I am.
How are you going this year?
We actually had a pretty good season this year in comparison to some others.
Yep.
We aren't the strongest team, but we've definitely had a few standout wins this season, and it's been really good.
East Perth, dominating.
Yeah.
They are so good.
They're undefeated, hey?
Yeah, undefeated, top of the ladder. Can you tell us a little bit about their strengths? Why do you think that they're so good this year?
Oh, they just mesh so well with each other. They've got so much experience on the board, and I think they've been smart about the way they bring the young girls into it.
Yeah.
And so they're bringing a whole bunch of people. Like, they've got some oldies and some youngins in there that just, like, annihilate us.
Yeah, experience. It does help on the field, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because football is a game of smarts. It's not just athleticism, is it?
No.
It's about playing smart. Now, we were talking about you're getting a lot more experience, obviously, playing interstate. What has that added to your game?
Just being able to see the way, like, other states train and everything as well. You just get so much more than staying down at waffle level, and you get other coaches' experience and other players' experience, and you can really just tuck that under your belt and take it with you.
Yeah. What have been the coaches, like, the standout coaches that you've worked under?
My favourite's Bo McDonald. He's my state coach. He was a ruck himself for Brisbane Lions.
Okay.
And he kind of really just took me under his wing, and I used to joke around that he was my footy dad. He was my favourite one.
Well, you are creating a new family, aren't you?
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what does that mean to you, Alison? Like, watching this girl and all these new experiences, being her mum, what has it meant for you?
I'm extremely proud. She's such a versatile player. You can put her anywhere and she just absolutely nails it. I'm just, bursting with pride and just watching her go up the ranks. It's amazing.
As you should be, listening to this, third runner-up fairest and best for South Fremantle last year, West Australian State under-19s for this year, South Fremantle Freo Rising Star for 2021. I mean, what is next?
Oh, don't know really. Just hopefully had a good enough season this year to do it all over again.
Did I hear all Australian?
Yes, you did, yeah. So for the state carnival, I got selected as the All-Australian Ruckman for the whole, like, out of everybody.
Yeah.
And then I got offered the opportunity to go to the Under-18s National Academy.
That is so amazing. And, I mean, I take a little bit of ownership, not that, because you're from Rockingham.
Yeah.
You're a young, I mean, if you can do it, there's other girls within Warnbro clubs and other football clubs here that can also follow your pathway and also make it to the AFL. What kind of influence do you think that you've had amongst other players?
Oh, I've never really thought about it, but I think it's just because you never really hear people from down here like achieving something, or especially like girls in sport.
Yes.
Kind of, especially like a male dominated sport. You don't really get to see a lot of girls go up through the ranks, and I think coming from down here, as much as the reputation is, I think it's just cool that I kind of get to be able to share
pave
with
the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and that is amazing. I can only speak because I saw you as a young primary school girl, and even then I think you were having an influence on younger girls there, being a twin yourself. My daughter looked up to you, and you were such a strong leader then. Did you know that you had those qualities?
Not really. It's kind of like you only really find out when people tell you, and you're like, oh, well, like these people are looking up to you, or like, Lauren, can you do this for me, please? Because like everyone's kind of wanting you to do it. So
Yep. Have you had to sign anything yet?
Not yet.
I could have been the first. Damn it.
There's been a couple, but I'm kind of like, oh, just wait.
You're obviously experiencing so much success. How's that grown you as a person?
Definitely. I think it's just like, especially not listening to other people. I think that's the big one, not letting others really influence you, and kind of just working with people that are doing the same thing as you, and kind of just blocking out everything else and focusing on what I'm doing sort of thing.
The training must be elite now. You must have gone, from what you were training for before with the Warnbro Swans, which is a little bit more, I guess, casual, to training with, people that are built to train you. Like their whole job is to make you the athlete that you're supposed to be. How taxing is that on your body?
Oh, it's definitely a massive step up. Like, it's not something I expected. And then even the jump from South Freo to state, and then state to the National Academy, like, it's just insane the amount of talent people have out there. But it's really cool that we get to experience that with other people. And I think doing it so often is kind of just in a routine of it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that you come back. I do hope that you stay with Fremantle. You stay here, Fremantle. What are you going to do if she does have to leave the state? Are you going to go with her?
I'd love to.
Yep.
No,
pack her in the suitcase.
Cross fingers that she stays in WA.
Yeah. You must be, you said before, you're so incredibly proud watching her on this journey. It must be like you're back being a full-time mum again, just organising her schedule. Is that correct?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she is a twin. Is the other one going to follow in her footsteps, Zoe?
Hopefully not. She does her own thing.
There is potential for Zoe to follow suit.
Yeah. But you're both unbelievable netball players as well. Yeah. I'm sad to see you leave the netball court, to be honest, but you got to follow your dreams. You must follow your dreams. Netball, are you still playing?
I made the Wannell this year, so I just made the Peel Lightning under-20 side.
Oh my God.
Just
add that.
But unfortunately my season's come to a halt at the moment. I've just torn my ACL.
No.
And my MCL. I've done that as well, so...
Oh, just add that on top of everything else.
Yes. My season's on pause for the moment.
Yeah. Look, I wish you every success. I'm sure it's going to heal up. Everything is going to be fine because you're going to be looked after by the best. And I look forward to seeing where you go. We're going to stay in touch, aren't we?
Definitely, yeah.
I know we're a little community station, but hopefully, I will get your signature and I will be the first. Listen, we're going to listen to a little bit more music now. Tom Petty, Free Falling. Thanks for listening to IPL. This is the Jess Address.